You'll see some entertainers and think, yeah, they kind of remind me of so-and-so, but with our next guest, there is just no comparison. He is completely unique, his personality to his point of view and how he puts it all together. Talking about Josh Blue. Good morning.
Hey,
welcome
morning.
back.
Thanks for having me
Well,
back.
we see you like once a year now, which is huge for Omaha that you care enough to come back.
Well, the Funny Bone is a great venue, and I love playing there, so it's always nice to come back. Too bad it's this time of year.
Which is a problem.
Oh, my goodness.
Have you looked at the forecast for this weekend, Josh?
It's supposed to ice storm?
It's awful. I don't know that you're leaving as planned.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that.
Well, Syracuse, New York, we're so sorry for you, but Josh might be sticking around because you were. I was looking at your schedule. You are touring a lot right now.
I do about 150 shows a year on the road.
Is that typical for most comics? Or is
I don't think so. I think I do a lot more than most.
How do you keep it going, though? Because you've got a couple of kiddos, and that's got to stink.
Yeah, you know, I always go home every week, too. So it's not like a band where I have to travel with my equipment. I can just fly home and then to the next spot. So it's great. I love making people laugh, so it's, you know. Yeah, it's a living.
And we enjoy laughing.
Well, good. I think people need it, you know.
No kidding.
I think a lot of us take ourselves too seriously, and, you know, I've met many of you, and you're not all that.
You skyrocketed, of course, on Last Comic, right? Is that
Can you believe
fair to
that
say?
was 10 years ago?
It's hard to imagine because I was looking back through, and it's like, where did the time go?
I know, it's nuts.
Yeah, because for those of us who first saw you, because for me, I hadn't heard of you before the show, but I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, this guy's cool. And then to meet you is pretty rad these years later.
Yeah,
but it does seem like a flash in the pan.
Yeah, it's just been gone by, and, you know, I've put out 3 albums since then, which is pretty amazing. My latest special's on Hulu right now. Which is,
Delete?
Yeah, Delete.
What is it about, Josh?
Well, it's just my life, you know. I do talk a bit about having cerebral palsy. That's always good to get out of the way for the people that don't know that I have that. Otherwise, your viewers are like, that guy is wasted. It's a little too early to be talking like that.
I've heard you tell stories like with encounters with law enforcement. Those aren't true stories.
No,
you just
it
say,
is true. It's all true.
What happened?
No,
like one instance of what happened.
Just the way I walk. Like, it just people, you know, I don't have a crutch or a wheelchair that would let you know that I was disabled, so I just look like a drunk homeless person has wandered in to your studio. I've been kicked out of TV stations. I've been, oh yeah. Had security swarm me. And I just go with them. Like, okay, I'm just here for a job application.
You do make fun of yourself first before you make fun of what are you looking at?
I don't know.
A book about tropical fish, or I didn't know what you were spotting over here. The last time you were here, Josh, you were running for vice president, because back then, you know, the field was like full of candidates a year or so ago. I thought this was so funny. Who was top on the ticket if you were the VP?
Oh, I didn't care who won. I just wanted to be VP. So, you know, they call me the chameleon candidate.
I don't know how long ago these pictures were taken, because you were pretty clean cut back then, and now you've let it all grow back out.
Comes out. I don't know. It just keeps coming out.
How are your kids?
They're awesome. My son's 8 years old now, and just like amazing little dude. And my daughter is 6, and she is a holy terror. She's very funny, I mean, like, she's in charge of everything, really. Like, you maybe don't know this, but everybody here works for her. If she was here right now, we'd be broken down into teams.
At 6 years old?
Yeah,
Right.
And I'm talking work teams, like maybe some of you be over there building a fort. Stronger ones would be gathering materials. And the weaker of us would be trying to tie things to other things.
Where do you think she got that, John?
I don't know.
You don't want to pin it on anybody in particular?
Well, it's just so funny. She always has these random tasks like, oh, Daddy, can you tie this to my ponytail? Probably not.
What is...
You get Daddy's hot glue gun, I'll hook you up.
What do you think the best part of fatherhood is now that you've had 8 years with the first? But I mean, boys and girls are different too. Like, if you look at it objectively, the best part is what?
Getting to go on the road.
150 shows a year. That's why you're traveling so much.
No, I just love these little people. It's amazing. You know, I look at them every day and I see these 2 healthy, beautiful children, and I just think, how are they ever going to make it like that? I feel like I got to break their legs, give them a chance, you know?
Everybody needs a story. Listen, and you've done really well with yours. And people who sometimes feel bad about, like, when you're when you're on stage,
Right.
you know, and I've been to your shows, and you'll make a crack about yourself, and people kind of look at each other like, am I allowed to laugh at
is
you?
this okay?
Is that cool?
The thing is like I'm so comfortable with who I am that you know, I want you to be comfortable with my disability. You know, I'm not afraid of it. Yeah, it's just people gotta laugh. You know.
Well, Josh Blue, maybe you've seen him on television, you've watched his specials on air, online. Now a chance to see him in person. 2 shows tonight and then 2 tomorrow. Call 402-493-8036 or log on to funnyboneomaha.com to get your tickets. Josh Blue, we'd love to see you again next year.
Well, thank you. This is the best Make-A-Wish ever.
And I didn't plan this, but the stars are out, as we know their little logo. Thank you, Josh.
You're
We've got
welcome.
this fella, and we're going to go to Howie Mandel.